What do you want?
Trick or treat.
Oh dang, I've run out of candy. But you know what I've got? Some new tower defense simulator leaks. Let's go! Hey guys, it's Sean and Stayt, and I'm back again with another video. So in today's video, we're going to be going over every single new Halloween TDS leak. It is spooky time, and we've got a lot of leaks, so I'm excited for this. If you guys got into Joe's video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and without further ado, let's get into these leaks. So we've got actually quite a few leaks. So right now, the reason why I haven't made a Halloween leaks video yet is because I've been waiting for a lot of the stuff to come out, and there actually has been a lot of stuff out. We've also gotten the inclusion of the new TDS beta testing. The public testing has now been released too. So we've also got some gameplay of the new lobby, but it's not really the lobby. I feel like there's some stuff that's being hidden from it, because if you look in the leaks right over here, there's some stuff that is in here that is not actually in the lobby for the new public testing. So I think we should just hop right into this. So let's go over the first one, which is the new Juggernaut. So if you guys didn't know, a couple of weeks back, Below said he was working on a new tower, and we're all really confused on what this new tower could be, but it seems like it was a golden minigunner tower. So if you guys didn't know, now golden skins are now gonna be turned into towers, so you're gonna have certain towers for these types of things. They won't be coming for the Halloween or the hardcore re-release updates, so just put that into mind. It'll probably come somewhere in November or December, sometime then. But yeah, so the name of this one is Juggernaut, so well done Harrison. I believe Harrison was the one that guessed this name, so well done Harrison for that. I think it's really sick. I'm really happy about this. I've already put my thoughts on the tower in my previous leaks videos, so if you guys want to go ahead and check that out, I have them in my description, so you can go ahead and check them out. So let's move on to the next one, which is Kingpin. Yet again, it's just Kingpin. He also won't be in the new Halloween hardcore re-release updates. And yeah, I'll also be talking about the release dates very soon, because we got already some theories on the release dates. And yeah, I'm super excited for that. Okay, so next one is, as you can see, it's like just a general picture. So I want to draw your attention to one little thing. So if you guys see in the bottom, you'll see Kingpin, Juggernaut, and Operator. So Kingpin is golden Crook Boss, Juggernaut is golden minigunner, and Operator, that is probably golden Scout. So we didn't know anything about Scout's actual golden tower, but it seems like it's now been leaked. So Operator will be the golden Scout's tower. It doesn't really look that different from its base one compared to Kingpin and Juggernaut, so I really hope that it's got like something cool to it. Okay, so let's move on to the next one, which is Militant. But yeah, okay, so this one is actually very interesting. So let's just read its description. Replaces John, work in progress, damage buff temp disabled. So we're just gonna ignore the damage buff temp disabled because that's literally just John's ability. And so for the testing, they've disabled his ability. But yeah, so this has come to a surprise for the majority of the community. John is on the chopping block. I can't believe that John is getting replaced. I'm guessing that John will end up being probably one of this tower's skins. So if you really like the John, I'm guessing you'll still probably be able to play with it. And also the 0-2 and stuff like that. I'm just guessing that they're changing the base one so that's more blends in with the other towers in this game. So I think it's really cool. It's gonna be, I believe it's gonna be costing 1,800. I don't know the price of regular John right now, seeing as I bought him like, I think it was my 3rd tower I ever bought. So I don't really know how much John regularly prices for. But right now it says 1,800. But that also could be incorrect, seeing as it did say that Kingpin was E plus 19. That's like, you can't even count anymore. So yeah. Okay, let's move on to the next league, which is Stabber. So if you guys don't know, Shredder is apparently getting his name changed. I never knew about this. So now he is called Stabber instead of Shredder. But that's not really the most interesting thing. I really want to actually look at his description. Yet again, it's one of the descriptions, which is the main thing. So his description says, early work in progress, nothing is finalized, stabs nearby enemies and throws knives, dealing piercing damage, exclusive tower. So the main thing I want to look at here is exclusive tower. So I don't think that Shredder will be returning as a thing that you can earn this year. I think it might end up being probably a game pass, or maybe we can get it from a Halloween crate or something along those lines. But my best guess would probably be it is a purchase. It will be a purchasable tower with Robux. And yeah, it will really suck though for the people who don't have Robux and really missed out on Shredder. I think that's a really annoying thing that you can't earn Shredder anymore. But yeah, if it does end up coming back as a game pass, I will be doing a giveaway and seeing how much I can give back to you guys with the Shredder. So that is really it for that leak. Now let's move on to the next one, which is the Archer leak. So if you guys don't know, Holiday Archer is getting remade into regular Archer. I'm really on board with this. I think it's a really good idea. Yet again, Archer is my favorite troop, as I say all the time. So yeah, so this seems like his base one. We've already seen how he looks like when he's upgraded. So you'll see that is his base one, and it's now probably no longer going to be an event tower. I'm guessing if you guys have Holiday Archer, you will probably get the Holiday Archer as a skin, and then this will just become the base one. So yeah, I'm really excited to see what this becomes. And it's also cool to see that, actually, if you look in the description, it says, shoot an arrow and requires time to aim. And so, yeah, the one thing that scares me, though, the most is it says exclusive tower. So I don't know if they actually are going to end up making just a regular tower, or if this is still going to be an event tower. If it is an event tower, that would be pretty disappointing, seeing as it's getting all redesigned. It's no longer called Holiday Archer. But you never know. Next thing you know, this might be end up in the Halloween event, and we could get this as tower through Halloween. But if so, that would be pretty cool. I really hope they stick with the explosive arrows so this Holiday Archer can get a buff after its tremendous nerf back in January. And yeah, so let's move on to the next leak, which is now a majority of these leaks is just Biscuit Turtle Kid. So he's renamed himself to Lil Disquit, and so he's basically given us quite a bit of update news for the new Halloween update. So the first one is release date. I really want to get talking about this, and I want to quickly make a theory. So let's just first read this leak. So Jaden goes ahead and says, yes, but the event doesn't start on the 31st. So I'm guessing he must have been responding to someone, and basically, so he says the event doesn't start on the 31st, which actually catches my eye, because if so, then this would probably be released before Halloween, because I mean, it's a Halloween update, so you would expect it to be released before Halloween. And Halloween is in 2 weeks. So we could be getting the new hardcore re-release and Halloween update within the next 2 weeks. If so, that's a really sick thing, but I don't want to guarantee any release dates after the whole thing that happened last time with the release dates. And yeah, we just don't want to go back to that time. But if so, then that could be really sick. My predictions is it could be potentially in 2 weeks on probably a Friday or something along those lines. I'm guessing that's probably the time. And yeah. Okay, so next one, Halloween map leak. So this one is very interesting, seeing as I can't really decipher what this thing is. I'm guessing it is some sort of maybe graveyard, I'm guessing, or it's something looking through a fence. But this is for the new Halloween map. I think it looks really, really cool. Also, one thing to note that Nightmare Carnival will not be returning this year. So if you weren't able to play it last year, you will probably never be able to play it again, unless they bring it back for some nostalgia event or something along those lines. So yeah, I mean, I don't really know what it could be, but if you have any ideas, make sure to put it in the comments below. It would really help out. And yeah, my best predictions, probably a house, maybe a gate or a fence or something like that. So now then, let's move on to our next leak, which is Spook. So we've already seen this, but it's kind of changed. It looks different compared to the one that we saw in the public testing. So in the thing you see, it says Halloween event, and there's a little tower. I believe in the public testing lobby, there is no Halloween event and tower there. The elevators and the whole fences all look the same, but other than that, it's just I feel like that's something they're gonna be I feel like that's something they're gonna be only doing for the Halloween when the Halloween update releases. So yeah, now let's move on to our next leak, which is going on the new possible skins. So currently we have one skin that we think it might be. So this is Biscuit. He said possible Halloween turret skin. Nightmare Carnival will not be returning, by the way. Yes, we've already spoken about that. So then let's look at the skin. So this could be possibly a turret skin. I don't know if they're going to be going through with this thing, as it's a very odd skin, and not a lot of people use turret, but if so, it'd be really cool because turret isn't really like one of the most used towers in the game. So it getting a new skin, and this looks pretty cool, would hype it up more, or maybe you never know, it could end up becoming a new Halloween boss. If I'm more on side with the boss side, because I'd really like to see what a boss would look like with this new pumpkin. I think it would look really, really sick. Now then, let's move on to the next thing, which is, so the next thing we're moving on is the remake of Graveyard. So if you guys don't know, apparently Graveyard is actually getting remade. So Biscuit says, anyone want to watch me remake Graveyard tomorrow? Maybe this was quite a while ago, so it won't be tomorrow. So yeah, and so he said he's got to remake Graveyard. So I'm really happy to see that Graveyard's getting remade. Graveyard is one of those maps that like a lot of people appreciate, that is very simple, so I can't wait to see what Biscuit ends up doing with this. His latest maps have been phenomenal, so I'm really excited to see what happens with this new Graveyard remake. I think it's going to be really sick, and I'm excited to see it when the Halloween update re-releases. So yeah, now then, let's move on to our next leak, which is a few builds that Biscuit has put in the TDS chat. So the first one seems like some sort of church. I believe Biscuit said it was a cathedral that he's going to be putting into Tower Defense Simulator's Halloween map. So this looks really, really sick. I'm really excited for this. I'm guessing it's going to be some building, and yeah. So then there's another one, which is the Big Ben. So Big Ben is coming to Tower Defense Simulator. That's gonna be really, really sick to see this huge clock tower. And yeah, so now then we got another picture of the Halloween lobby. So this is at nighttime, and it's by the mega servers. So this one, as you can see in the background, you've got this nice little ghost ship, and then you've got these spiders and cobwebs and the pumpkins and everything, and it all just looks really, really cool and spooky. And yeah, it just really looks sick. I can't wait to get on this lobby. And yeah, so now then let's go over to the next leak, which is the spooky building. So I'm guessing this is another building that is inside the new Halloween map. So it is looking really cool. So I really like this building. I think it looks cool, and if you guys analyze it, there is a waterfall in the background. You got quite a few dead trees, so there might be some sort of waterfall on this map. I don't know where it could potentially be, but if so, that would be really, really sick. I really like it when these maps have these waterfalls. It just adds more to the map, and it really looks cool. So now then, let's move on to our next leak, which is the new UI leak. So if you guys don't know, so in the new update, we've gotten like this brand new UI. Everything's been remade, and a lot of people have been disappointed with this UI, because what it does is you click over a tower to upgrade it, and it no longer pops in the bottom left. It will now pop up over the tower, which sometimes obstructs your view, and so you can't see the zombies and stuff like that. and it gets pretty annoying when you're far away from it and you've got to upgrade your tower like very quickly. There's quite a few instances where I've been with a farm and the farm's been quite far away and I quickly need to upgrade it before the next round starts. And yeah, so basically now what it will do is if you look away from it, it will go down to the bottom center of your screen. I think this is a really cool idea. And also, by the way, if you want to revert back to the old option, there will still be a revert option, just letting you guys know. So yeah, now then let's move on to the next one, which is, again, this is another building leak for the new Halloween map. It seems to be some sort of pumpkin house, and so if you look at it, there seems to be some sort of like water like surrounding this. This could be an island, so this could potentially be where the waterfall area is, and I think it looks really, really sick. It doesn't seem to have that green like fog over it. I don't know if that's gonna actually be a feature on the Halloween map. If so, I'm pretty interested to see how it's gonna be. Hopefully it doesn't really obstruct a lot of your vision, because I can see then everybody getting pretty irritated if it does obstruct your vision. So hopefully it'll be like a little bit of a fog and it won't be too crazy. So yeah, now let's move on to the next one, which is the Halloween crate. So if you guys don't know, we are getting a new Halloween crate, so we won't be getting the same crate from last year. I believe we can still get the same skins as last year, but we won't be getting the same crate. So this crate looks sick. I really, really, really like the way that this crate looks. It's got this little pumpkin, and it's got these cool wings and stuff, and I can't wait to see its opening animation. It also seems to be very different compared to the other ones. So last year's type of aesthetic was like boxes, so it was like the regular one. Then you've also got a different one, which is the premium, which is like kind of like a briefcase type thing. And then the golden crate, which I don't know what on earth that is. But this seems to be some sort of chest, so it's going for a new design for the crate. I really, really like that. I really love these like cool different designs. And yeah, I think it just looks sick. I think this is the best looking crate out of every single crate. But yeah, alright, then now let's move on to the next leak, which is this new badge. So mysteriously, this badge popped up quite a few weeks ago. I didn't mention it in my video because it had popped up just after I had made the video, so I wasn't able to report on this one. But a lot of people have already come up with some theories on what it could be. Some people are saying this could be a mega server. This could be the mega server hidden badge. So if you get hidden wave on mega server, you could get this one. And a lot of people are also saying this could be the hardcore mode hidden wave boss. So I'm kind of on the it being the hardcore mode hidden wave boss. I'm very on board with the theory that it's the hardcore mode hidden wave, seeing as it is very like glitchy type thing, and that's the aesthetic that goes with hardcore mode and the hidden wave. And plus it is also a different looking fallen king. So yeah, I mean, I could also be wrong. This could also be the Halloween boss, but we never know. So yeah, now then let's move on to our last and final leak, which is a video. By the way, thank you to just Harrison for getting into the public testing. I wasn't able to get into it because it happened at 1 AM for me. So yeah, I wasn't able to do it, but I might potentially get in on the second one. So I hope so I can get into that one and get some content for you guys on that one. So yeah, so now then, if you look at Harrison's video, he shows us more in detail of the new Halloween area. I felt like I didn't want to show the other areas of the lobby because I feel like that's, you know, Harrison's made a full video. Go check it out if you haven't. And also, it's just very, you know, it's just basically all the grass is turned orange. There's a few scarecrows everywhere. The most interesting part is where the Halloween area will be. So it seems like with this Halloween area, they have completely moved the clothing store. Have no idea where they are going to put it, and I don't even know if it's going to be in the lobby from now on. I feel like they might be adding it later on, but for now, the Halloween event will go here, and I'm guessing in future, the events will go there when hardcore... The events will go there, and eventually when hardcore mode, I believe, goes away. If it does, then the events will go where the hardcore mode portal is. So yeah, now then let's just look at it. So if you guys look at it now, it seems like there's a little like tombs for every single elevator. I think it looks really, really sick. And then if you guys look at the elevators themselves, these operate one of the coolest looking elevators, event elevators actually to date. So I don't know, I can't remember the previous elevators, but I don't think any other elevator has had a centerpiece in the middle of the elevator. I think that is really, really, really sick, and I can't wait to see it. Also, it seems like the Halloween event is gonna have a max of 4 players. That could be incorrect, seeing as it is the end of the line map, which is a placeholder, so it could potentially be more or less players. But it seems like right now, for now, we're gonna go with 4 players. So I think it's really cool. It's got like these little fences and pumpkins and all that type of Halloween stuff, and I really like how these elevators look. This Halloween event is going to be sick, and I'm really excited for everybody to see it. It's going to be really cool. So that is it for all the leaks. Thank you to everybody that got to this point of the video. You are all legends, and yeah, make sure you guys stay safe, wash your hands, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.